What a beautiful workout. Welcome guys to my channel. I'm Terry if you're new, and I'm documenting my process for 100k with ftmo funded account and 100k with top one funded account. Currently I already have 10k. I did the instant funded with top one because it was cheaper, and I'm currently doing my ftmo challenge. So we'll see by the end of the year. And let me just walk you through some trades that I took this week. So here we go. This is the top one platform that I'm trading on, and I did miss this trade because I entered a sell limit, which I shouldn't have. I wanted to enter a market execution, but you know what, it is what it is, right? You cannot win everything, or you cannot catch everything. But it was already ready for market execution. Why? Because everything on the daily seems to be bearish. From here we're going down. I scaled to the 4-hour time frame, and we have also changed direction from a bullish market to a bearish market. And we also had our 50 moving average and our 14 moving average cross. So that was just a perfect entry, to be honest. And we did have our fib level over here. Came touch, everything is done. To be honest, I can still enter this trade, to be honest, and just go for a quick one-to-one rather than complaining. It is what it is, right? If the market just crossed on the 4-hour, to be honest, we can still enter this trade. So I'm going to try to enter this trade right now, because why not? I don't want to just see the market keep moving when I know I'm supposed to be inside the trade. Our stop is going to be there. We are going for about we can only risk $30 per trade, so that's the best thing. $30, put our stop loss above there, and put our take profit. Let's see, over here for $60. Perfect. Like the idea to go for 60 just in case, and we're going to enter with a market execution. So there we have it. We have taken a trade, and what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to make sure I document this trade by copying the link and go to our trading journal. It's going to be today's date, but then this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to paste it here. Guys, make sure the link is in the description for trading journal. And I'm risking about, let's just say, specific dollar amount. I don't have any specific dollar amount. I'll just be like 0.5%, 0.5%, and it's a sell. And that pair is pound, GBP, NZD. Today's date is the 23rd of October 2025, and these are the two trades that I took. You can see they end up being a win. The first one, GBP JP Euro JPY, and I closed at a 1-to-1, which I'm I will not say I'm happy, but you know what, I cannot complain. That's why it's not good to wake up in the night and look at these trades, because when you wake up at night and look at these trades, it prompts you to like be like, oh, blah blah blah, and then it made me close my trade, which it is what it is, right? After doing all my analysis, I may say I'm disappointed, but it is what it is. This is what the 1 hour looked like. I guess I was looking at the 1 hour chart. I saw this small consolidation, and then I had to close this trade. I like how easy it is. This trade came about. It's very easy because we have our daily time frame. We can see that we have our 50 moving average. We are making higher highs and higher lows. If you want to use a Fibonacci retracement, it's at our golden zone, which makes it very easy, and our golden zone had support. And what do we see? We saw a long weak rejection candle. We saw like an indecision candle over here. It shows that whatever the market is doing, buyers are starting to take control, and then we scale down to the 4 hour. So what we want to do is we look at the daily time frame. We are confluence traders. We look at the daily time frame. We have to have that bias, bullish bias. But this was a pullback, so we drew our trend line, we drew our Fibonacci, everything. These are more confluence that the market is giving us, right? We can say daily bullish structure. And then we do have our 4 hour. You can see our 4 hour finally changed from bearish because this was a pullback, right? We can also be like daily fib level, 50% fib retracement. All right, and then we also have our 4 hour change structure shift, which confirms that that 50% at that 50% on the daily 4 hour structure shift. And now we just have to trade the higher highs and higher lows on the 4 hour time frame. That's how I entered this trade. Literally, as you can see, I entered this trade at this candle because I knew that this was a low, and then it finally made a higher low, and then I knew that this was going to be a higher high, right? And it crossed above our Fibonacci, above our moving average also on the 4 hour. Anything else, if you want to like to scale down to the 5 minute or to the 1 hour to take the trade, fine, but I took this trade based on the 4 hour because 2 time frame is good enough, right? 2 time frames is good enough, as you can see, daily and 4 hour. But I can also use the 1 hour, which is more noise. But if I was using the 1 hour, I guess I would probably enter here, or wherever you enter, just make sure that your lows, right, your stop loss is where below the previous lows, below the previous structure. And this is what the trade looked like, as you can see. Or I entered with the 1 hour, as you can see this candle over here. Let's see if we can, probably this candle, something like this. That's how I entered, and I went for 1 to 2, but as you can tell, I closed at the 1 to 1. It's okay. We keep on moving, we keep on learning, and we keep on growing. So this was a documentation of how I closed. As you can tell, 1 to 1, I knew it's coming back to this 50%, right, the retracement, but you never know what the market will do. Let's go down. Let's go back to the NZD JPY. As you can see, we spotted that the NZD is weak. The JPY pairs are weak. The JPY is weak, so any pair that is paired with a JPY may have strength. So that's how I took this trade. This one I took it on the 4 hour, just seeing that, obviously, that bullish momentum. Let's actually go and analyze this trade. I missed my entry here. Okay, let's analyze this trade on NZDJPY. All right, daily time frame. What is the daily time frame doing? What I saw is a good support that has been acting here, and I think this is a weekly also. Yep, it's a weekly support level, and I've seen 1, 2, everything is going good. It's a weekly support level, and I scale down to the daily, which gives me more, it makes more sense, right? I draw my trend line, and then I saw what, after all these red candles, we finally saw a green candle. We scale down to the 4-hour. What do we want to see? We want to see structure shift from what, a bearish market to a bullish market. So I also only enter my trades when the 4-hour also has confirmed not only bullish, as you can see, we created a higher low, but we also wait for like a higher high, so that confirms it. And also our 50 moving average has been broken to the upside, so this gave me more confidence to enter this trade, and that is how I entered based on the 4-hour. Let's go ahead and look. This is exactly how the trade looks like, and this was when I closed. Yep, you can see at the 1-to-1. There's nothing wrong with taking a 1-to-1. I was a bit I don't mind taking a 1-to-1 with this one, because just the way the trade looks like, the structure looks like, other than the Euro JPY that looks like it was trending, this one looks like it's ranging on the daily time frame. And look at where our 50 moving average is in between price, so I wasn't confident, so I'm happy taking that trade. With that being said, let's go and look at our stats. This is how our board is looking like. We do have our metrics over here with the top one, and you can see the most important thing is this 20% rule. I keep telling you guys, it means that your maximum loss and your maximum win does not have to be more than $100. That is why you see me, maximum I want to win is $60 and maximum I want to lose is $30. I know it adds up to $90, but that's also to allow room for error, because if it pass a $100, maybe because of like fees or whatever, commissions or whatever, and this can fuck up your account. So just bear with mind when you are trading with prop firm that has a lot of rules. While with ftmo, they don't have the consistency rule, so we are very good to go with making more than $60. I can basically risk 1% to make more than that. As you can see, these are the trades so far that we have been taking. We have taken, our account is almost at 1%, slowly but surely, because when we trade, it's about staying in the game. You don't want to win fast, because when you win fast, you also lose fast, right? You want to lose small, like you say, and you win big. So that's how we just play this game, and this is what the account is looking like. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video. I'm going to update you guys on how the NZD trade is turning up to be. You never know. We still have our trend line here. Like I said, first thing we look at a daily. We scale down to the 4-hour. As you can see, we have been changing the market from bullish to bearish, and this was our 50% also on the 4-hour time frame. I know I missed the trade, but I'm taking the trade late, as you can tell. I think I took the trade around here. Let's go and look at our account. We are up $1, but that doesn't matter, because we just want to wait and see how this trade plays out, right? It looks good so far, and to be honest, because I entered late, I might end up taking just 1-to-1, okay? But based on structure of the market, we know that when the moving average is above price, we are bearish. So if this is a lower high, we are expecting a new lower low. This is where my stop loss is, and this is where I will reach 1-to-1, and it is also going to be a support level. So I'm going to update you guys in the next video. Stay tuned.